All right, y'all. I'm back with a 3-box hunt. We've got one from the Fed here. I've rolled and flipped. I don't see anything too interesting. These are in quarter boxes. They are rolled off coin machine in branch. I have 2 of them. And some interesting little tidbits here. Which one is it? There's a proof ender in this box. And over here in this box, we also have a proof ender right there. That one's a 2005. So we know they're not completely searched, but I have looked at all the other ends and there's no silver in there. We're going to be digging in, hopefully finding some silver. I'm on the lookout for proofs, NFCs, and some of the other common varieties and variations that you can find in half dollars and DDOs and repunch mint marks, no FGs, things of the like. We're also going to be pulling any other oddities or foreigns that we find in this hunt. Let's dig in and see what we can find. Well, something tells me we're going to have a proof dump. This is the very first roll that I've ripped into. You see that thick edge? And that is usually a pretty stout giveaway that this is going to be a proof on the inside. Tough buggers to open one-handed. Let's see what we have out of this first roll. This 2004. Pretty good shape from the ones I've seen on the end. They're in good shape too, so recently cracked maybe? Let's go in and see how many we can find in these couple of boxes. This is the very next row, and I kid you not, there might be 6 different proofs in here. Look at all those thick edges. I think at least 5 and maybe 6 with that darker one right there. That is absolutely bonkers. 1999. I won't waste too much time here because there's going to be a lot. 96. 98. Someone cracked a whole bunch of proofs. That's a bicentennial. And is this one going to be one? It is not. But goodness, there was a bunch in one roll. What was that, 4? I don't think we have anything else out of this roll, but definitely a proof dump based on what we just found in 2 rolls. That's now 5 proofs that we found. All right, we've gone a couple of rolls, but there's another proof. It's gotta be one, right? Nice and thick and shiny. Of course, 1995 S. So far, I don't see any repeats, and that's 6. We're probably through about 10 rolls or so. A little less than that, maybe. Also, no silver. Hopefully, we can find a little bit of that. All right, we are on roll number 19. We're going to vary things up a little bit and find us a little silver. That's awesome. Just the one in here, it seems. What do we got? 40%er, that's 1967. First silver find. Gives me hope for the rest. I was beginning to think that we wouldn't have any silver in there based on what I was finding. The rest of all that clad, no NIFCs, and just kind of gut-wrenching when you don't even find an NIFC. That said, proofs. I was expecting that to continue. We got off to a hot start. It's kind of slowed down a bit, but we know we have an ender left. There's more. Hopefully we find some more of the goods in the silver as well. We are to roll number 39 here, and I think we have another proof right there. And a thicker one over there, maybe not, but I'm gonna check it with you anyways. I don't think so. Yeah, definitely not. Got us a 77D. Suppose I could have checked that one, huh? A 96S. Sweet. These are all in really good shape. Yeah, not much in the fields on those. Back in we go. We got a proof ender coming up. Hopefully we can find a couple more to go along with it. All right, very next roll. This is 10 from the end, and I've already looked because this one was kind of cruddy to begin with. That's a proof. This one is not like the others. This is a 2000S. It was a little thicker, but just did not look like it was in that great of shape at all. And I've seen a lot of thicker edges roll through here this evening, and they just ended up being some general issue coins. Another proof, beat up, but we did add another one. Proof ender coming up here in 4 rolls. Very next roll, I think we got at least 2. You can see those shinier, thicker edges. Just got this one ripped up. Let's see if there's something else hanging at the edge. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and check them out. This one is a 73S, again, in pretty good shape. Let's go into that next one. This is 2004S. There we go. We do have a couple of repeats now, but again, they're all in really good shape, as you'd expect if you're finding them in bunches. Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling. We are to that ender. It's a 2005S. Let's see how good my ripping skills are as we go one-handed. Not bad. That's one of the better ones, actually. I do believe that is going to be the only one. Only one of interest. There you see it. You saw it from the end. But now it's out. It does look like it had a little bit of Ring of Death on it. But otherwise, pretty clean like the rest. We have the second to end roll for this box, if you will. Another proof coming out here. Let's see what we have. Most of these have been 90s and 2000s. This one breaking that trend though. 85S, again, like the rest, in pretty good shape. The very last roll here, and I didn't see it in the wrapper in time, but I saw it once we got it out. We have another proof. This one is from 1972. All right, that wraps up the box. We did have a little bit of a proof dump there. I think it's gonna continue as we do have another ender here in this box. Let's get right into it. This is the first roll of the second box. I have an ender here. I've ripped open the first one. I think I have 2 as it sits. You can see those nice flashy wide edges. We've got one here, that's a 71S. And the other one, 2006S. Already off to a hot start. Let's keep going. Just the third roll in, I barely have this one ripped open. I see 2 more in there. Some wide edges and some bright edges at that. These are gonna be a couple more proofs. Proof dump. All right, what do we got this time? We got a 2005. Again, most of these are in pretty good shape. Just one that we found so far that has not been. And this one is a 2004. More beautiful fields. Nice mirror and frosted finish on these. Too bad they're not silver. Glad though, we'll take it. Back in we go. Ender roll is coming up next. We got another one. I've got that part ripped. Oh, come on. Let's get into it. It's difficult. Again, doing it one-handed. Okay, so we have that thick edge right here. Ooh, might have another one right there too. Let's check out the one I grabbed, 96S. And right here, this is another one. This is an 88S. All right, gonna have to double check now. See if there's anything else. I don't think so. Back in the ender roll here in just a second. Ender roll appears to be the only thing in there.
What is it?
And that's a Golden Hue 77. 77S here. Great looking proofs coming out of these rolls. We're just a couple rolls later. I'm hesitant to call it one, but I think that might be a silver coin in there. Might be. There's definitely a proof. That's tough. That is an interesting color. You definitely see the copper coming through. I'm wondering if it's some sort of SMS or bicentennial. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a proof. Proof, silver proof, 1969S. Look at that gorgeous sheen. Don't find a lot of these. I have found some. But yeah, they're hard to come by. Good looking shape, just like the other ones in there. But yeah, that's a 40% silver proof. Awesome find. Forgot the clad proof too. We'll take a look. This one is a 1999S. We're really raking them in here. Let's go back into it. This is the immediate next roll. I have a proof here on the right. I think we got a silver in there too. Yeah, totally is. Let's go with the silver first. 40%er. 68 Denver. Awesome. And here is our proof. 1982S. Here's the current status. This would be roll, what, 13, I think? We have a lot going on. There's a lot of proofs and one silver. That's going to be a solid edge, too. I wonder if that's going to be a 90. Let's proof it up first. See what we have in here. These pancaked in. And the one next to the silver. What do we got? 1984S. A 2002S. And a 2005S. All right, for the silver, what do we think? I think Kennedy. Yeah, that's what it is. That's a 90% silver. First of that kind in this hunt. 1964, worn down, but great to see it. All right, another proof find on the left. I won't take too much of your time on things here, as I'm sure this video by now is getting pretty lengthy, given the number of finds. 1983, yeah, good looking proof $50. As quickly as this one started, it ended. Yeah, that's a haul though. We did get a variety of finds. I'm going to get my Kennedy book out and see if any of these proofs are going to make an upgrade. I'll be right back. So I do have a Fed box yet to search, but I think we have enough finds here. We're gonna call it a video and tag that on to another 127 proofs. One of those being silver, 40% or 1969. These are the proofs that I'm not going to be doing any upgrading or filling. And then the top row is what I found in today's hunt. And the top row is going to be either replacing or filling a spot. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a closer look here. The ones on the bottom do have some slight blemishes. I feel there's a couple of obvious upgrades like that 96S, but some smudging and some milk spots. I just feel the top row just has a touch more luster. Let me know if you disagree, but either way, I think that's what we're going to add into the book. So speaking of the book, I'm ready to insert, but once we get this done, I will be current at least on the clad all the way up to 2007. I'm missing my first clad proof at 2008 now. So let's go through. I'm gonna get back here. All my 70s proofs are in pretty good shape at the time of this recording. So none of those are actually going to get their upgrade. So let's start with our 80s. First one is going to be the 82S. Go ahead and slip that in. I'll push the covers back in here after I'm done. Next one is going to be an 84. Sorry, that was back on the last page. Okay, 84. That hole right here in the corner. We'll get that slipped in there, right there, and I will come back and push the plastic back in. Next is our 88. Nice looking coin there. We flip over next to 1995. By the way, my first true open hole in the album is the 93S silver proof, and I do have quite a few of those silver proofs. Oh, about 10 or so, I would say. Immediately following that, this is a huge upgrade in my opinion, the 96S. This one is in much better shape. It's not perfect, but much better than the one we previously had in there. Okay, next up is going to be our 98S. This was an open hole, so this is filling a spot for me. 99 is a replacement. Drop that one in there. We flip the page and we go to 2002. This is going to be a replacement, a slight upgrade for me. Drop that in. 2004S is next. Get another slight upgrade, and these are just slight upgrades here as we go towards the end. 2005 is going to be the last. And as you see, I do have a few of the silver variety. Still a couple holes yet to fill in my book. I do have the next album downstairs, but we didn't find anything in that realm. I will say the 69S, it's in pretty good shape, but I have one that has the Cameo in the book, and I like that one better. So we're just going to keep it as is in the album for now. All right, on top of all the proof finds, because we definitely had a proof dump, 2 NIFCs and a golden $50 that just has a kind of an odd tinting to it. And 4 silvers, one of those being 90% are there in the second one in. So that's really, really cool. We'll add that to the silver tally. I do appreciate your support to the channel. I'll tell you, consider subscribing here so you're notified when that next video drops. Ring that bell. Like this video as well. Drop me a comment down in the bottom. And yeah, I like to interact with all my fans. It is you the reason why I do this on the YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay healthy, stay safe. We'll catch you next time.